Ever wondered what would happen to Dragon Ball Z if one of the two strongest characters to ever exist were together, tied up in a chamber? How would this impact the entire story? Well, you're in luck. Welcome back, my Z fans, to another What If to this channel, as today I'll be doing What If Goku and Gohan were locked inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. How would this impact Dragon Ball Z? More importantly, how would this impact Goku's life? Before we start, please click the bell so you'll be the first when the next episode comes out, and please give this video over 1,000 likes so we could continue to support this series. So what if Goku was locked in the chamber with Gohan? This what if isn't one of those betray what if, is a simply what would happen if they were locked in a time chamber. One thing we know is that the Hyperbolic Time Chamber is completely different compared to regular chamber or regular training ground. 1 day there is equal to 1 year, and because of that, it makes a huge impact to your training. So if Goku and Gohan were trapped for X amount of days, how OP will they be, and how will this change Dragon Ball Z's story? Today you'll find out as we discuss about what would happen if both of those were locked in the time chamber. So what are we waiting for? Let's not waste any time, my Z fans, and let's begin the what if. This what if is going to take place during the Cell Saga, where everyone goes to train inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber because they need to get stronger in order to fight Cell, and now it is Goku and Gohan's turn. That's where the story takes place. Both Goku and Gohan has now entered the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, as they begun to go and train like they did in the canon, and doing everything they can to make sure they break the limit so they're able to go and achieve the power they need to defeat Cell. Goku saw that Gohan was training well, as he went and see everything else in the time chamber, and they noticed Mr. Popo has packed a lot of food for them compared to regular. Looks like he gave them a nice amount of supply. It could last almost 30 years is what Mr. Popo told them before he entered the time chamber. Well, son, let's do everything we can to get ourselves much stronger here. Right, father, I'm with you. We're not going to stop, and we're going to make sure we break our limits, so let's go. As Goku and Gohan continue to train, and inside the time chamber, almost 9 months has passed, and they were training together, doing everything they can to make sure they break the limit, until Goku realized that Gohan was able to transform to a Super Saiyan 2 nevertheless, and from there he decided to let's go back, because you have reached what you needed, it's time for us to go. Before Goku and Gohan can even go back, while they were training, they didn't notice that the door disappeared, and from there Goku began to panic and say, "What the? What happened to the door? Father, everything okay?" "No, son. The door's gone. Darn it. Alright, let me see if I could try to sense outside of this place." Goku begins to use his instant transmission but sees no luck. He cannot pick up anything. After all, when you're inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, you're in a completely different dimension. Not able to pick up a single power level got Goku stressed, as he couldn't believe that they got trapped in the chamber. "But father, how did this happen?" I don't know. I think maybe while we're training we accidentally didn't notice our blast hit the door. But I did hear something strange while our training was going on. "Me too, father. You think we blew up the door accidentally?" "Well, what's weird is I don't see any missing parts of the door or anything. What the hell's going on?" With that, Goku and Gohan began to panic. After all, who wouldn't panic? You're being stuck in a completely different dimension, where is this everything looks the same? It's just one brick of a white wall. You lose your mind. As Goku and Gohan start to stress out, wondering what would happen. Meanwhile, outside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, none of the Z Fighters had any idea what's going on and what's happening, and no one even noticed that the door was gone either, as they have only 21 days before the Cell game arrives. It has been 2 days, almost 2 years, since Goku and Gohan were trapped in the time chamber, but no one noticed until Vegeta got impatient and said, "How long is Kakarot gonna hog the time chamber? I need to go and train myself, move!" Well, it has been more than 2 days. No one has spent that much time inside the chamber. Well, maybe we should go check it out. As they all walked right towards the chamber and saw the door was gone. What the? Where did the door go? What the hell? I never seen such thing like this before. The door disappearing? Mr. Popo. I have no idea either. The last time that happened, it was like way before when Kami separated from you and him. Are you serious? What are we gonna do? Oh no. You mean Kakarot and his son are stuck inside there and we have no way to get them out? How am I gonna train? Without those two, we have no chance against Cell. With that, all the Z Fighters begun to panic, as they have no idea how they'll get Goku and Gohan out of the chamber. After all, first thing is first, the door has mysteriously disappeared, and on top of that, there's no way to contact them or even help them to get out of the chamber, showing that Goku and Gohan might be stuck there forever. With that, Piccolo had an idea, as he told everyone to go to Bulma's lookout and to get the Dragon Radar so they could use it to track the Dragon Ball. On Bulma's place, Bulma and her father were busy trying to revamp Android 16. After all, he did take a fatal damage against Cell, and while doing so, they didn't know where the Dragon Radar was. They came and asked Bulma, as she had no idea herself where the Dragon Radar went, so because of that, it was hard for them to collect a Dragon Ball. They then told Bulma what happened with Goku and Gohan, how they're stuck there, and from there, Bulma heard and panicked, as she says she'll quickly finish up with Android 16 and try to go and find where the Dragon Radar is. Worst comes to worst, she'll have to build a new one, which would take her about 15 days. It is not easy to build a Dragon Radar for her, as everyone started to panic even more that Goku and Gohan are already stuck there for 2 days, and now they'll be stuck there for another 15 days? Just what the heck is going on with their fate? Back inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, Goku noticed that there's no point of stressing out and to believe in their friends, as he told Gohan to calm down and said, "Don't worry, son, I know our friends will help us out. In the meantime, instead of stressing, how about you and I continue training? We're Saiyans. Let's do everything we can to get ourselves stronger. After all, we do have about 20 years of food here. Dad, with the way you eat, you think we'll survive that much long? Well, I gotta eat less now. And do you think we'll be here for that long? Honestly, son, I don't know. But all I know is we have to have faith in our friends." As Goku and Gohan decide to put their faith towards the Z Fighters, and from there, they ignored the fact that they were trapped in a chamber, and they began to train non-stop with each other, doing everything they can to get even stronger, going past their limit. They have spent approximately 20 days inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, because outside Bulma couldn't find a Dragon Radar, and because she couldn't find it, she had to go and make a new radar, which took about 15 days, and once when she did make a radar, the Z-Fighters quickly went and gathered up all the Dragon Balls, and from there they decided to use it to wish for Goku and Gohan to come out of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. But before they did that, back in the chamber, Goku and Gohan spent 20 years training in the chamber, as they have done everything they can in their willpower, in their strength, in their blood, to do everything in their power to train and get stronger. But now it had come to a point they lost their will to train. They did spend 20 years training straight, as they finally fell to the ground and they decided to just roll over and call it quits. They can no longer train, and they can no longer handle being in the chamber. Gohan, on the other hand, has become an adult. Father, I don't know how much longer I could keep this up. I have become an adult just for how long it takes them to get us out. Well, I hear you, son, but remember, 1 day there equals 1 year here. They probably don't know how to open a chamber themselves. I don't know what to do. Father, I think I'm gonna die. Don't, Gohan, have faith. After all, I don't even know if Cell managed to kill everybody. Then we're completely stuck here forever. As Goku began to start losing faith, and he fell to the ground. With that, the Z-Fighters went and they summoned Shenron. From there, they asked Shenron to wish for Goku and Gohan to be teleported back here to the world. As Shenron did, and from there everyone saw Goku and Gohan were right before them. Goku and Gohan got up and they saw all the friends were there, as they had tears flowing their eyes, and it was tears of joy. After all, who wouldn't cry after being stuck in the chamber for 20 years? Man, I would lose my mind if that was me. But for Goku and Gohan, they have done everything they can to make sure they're much stronger than before. But everyone was shocked on Gohan's appearance. He has become an adult. With that, Goku looked towards everyone and said, "Guys, what took you so long?" "We're sorry, Goku. The Dragon Radar broke, and Bulma took almost 16 days just to make one. It took us 2 days to find all the Dragon Balls, but we did everything we can to wish you guys back here." With the last wish, since Shenron could grant 2 wishes, they decided to wish for the Hyperbolic Time Chamber door to be reopened. Therefore, you could enter it again, as he did. From there, Goku was so relieved, as he had a big feast Mr. Popo cooked for both him and Gohan, and from there they had a sense mean to recover all their energy that they lost in the chamber. Piccolo, on the other hand, couldn't stop being amazed with just how powerful Goku and Gohan is, especially Gohan, how much he has grown. The last time he saw Gohan, he was a little brat. Now look at him, he's an adult. Gohan went and hugged Piccolo as he thanked him for releasing him from the time chamber. Vegeta on the other hand was completely shocked, sensing their power and their appearance, as he couldn't believe that they had become this strong, and said, "What in the world am I sensing? First Kakarot surpassed me, but now you're telling me his son passed me too? I need to go train. By the way, Kakarot, you only got one more day. Tomorrow's the day for the Cell game to arrive." "Oh, thank God. I was worried that we might all die." "Come on, Goku, at least you had a little bit more faith in that." "We did, Piccolo, but you guys took forever to get us out there. You had no idea how it feels to be trapped there for 20 years. What I'm more curious about is how powerful you guys have gotten." "Well, for that, you're gonna have to see during the Cell game. Let's go, son. Your mom is worried sick." As Goku went and took Gohan in the instant transmission right to their house. Chi-Chi on the other hand was completely worried and was really stressed out since Piccolo told her what happened, and she couldn't stop but crying and wondering what would happen to her son and husband. From there, when she saw Goku has arrived, she ran and hugged him, but when she saw Gohan, who was just a kid, went from an adult, she couldn't stop crying as she felt that she has missed all of Gohan's years of his youth, but at the same time she was very happy that Gohan was okay. Goku and Gohan told her that everything will be okay, and from there, it was time for them to go and enter the Cell game, as they spent some time relaxing with their family, but now the time has come for the Cell game to arrive. Goku and Gohan went and they flew right towards where the Cell game were, as the rest of the Z Fighters arrived. Cell looked towards them and said, "Ah, I see you have finally come, Goku. It's been a while. Show me what your power is like." "Huh, I bet so, Cell, but you have no idea what kind of power we have gotten. If I were you, I'll give you this one chance. Leave. If you don't take this mercy, you will die." "Is that so, Goku? And just what can you do to me?" To find out what happens next, my Z fans, you're gonna have to click the bell, as we're gonna end it right here with the cliffhanger. Let me know your thoughts on the topic, comment section below. What do you guys think? What would happen? How you guys like about this so far? And what is some stuff you like guys to see when it's come to this what if? As Goku and Gohan has now finally come out of the chamber, but the question is, how powerful are they? All this will be answered in the next part. Make sure you click the bell so you'll be the first to know when the next episode comes out. If you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you guys waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it. And please subscribe to my boy Vegeta T23, helping get up to 10,000 subscribers.